Former ANC MP Leonard Ramatlakane has been appointed to head the new board of the Passenger Rail Agency. It comes after Cabinet approved the new board at its meeting this week. The rail agency has been mired in controversy in the last few years, and it told Parliament that Treasury had approved its plans to redirect 900 million rand to fix the rail network. The infrastructure of Prasa has come under severe pressure in the last few months, with damages amounting to millions of rand. Well, to react then to news of this board, we're joined by Newzroom, who is SATAW's National Sector Coordinator at Prasa. Good evening, and thank you so much for your time. You know, Prasa has been facing a myriad of problems, but the end result of it is that ordinary South Africans who should be using that service cannot, because it has simply become unreliable. What do you think the appointment of this board will do to change that?
We have a concern with the fact that the chairperson of the board had been appointed there by the cabinet. We are aware as SATAW of the fact that he had been serving as the chairperson of the portfolio committee when these problems started in Prasa between the financial year of 2015 and 2016. And there are a number of issues that were raised to him so that he can be able to make a political intervention. And all the efforts became naught. And this had been exacerbated by the fact that there was a report from the Auditor General for the same financial year, where the Auditor General was pointing out that there is corruption that has been taking place, and also the fact that the corporate governance have not been observed by some of the executive managers who failed to declare their business interest. All these matters were expected to be acted upon, but the chairperson failed us as this organization. So we are very worried with the fact that now he has been assigned with this task, because we don't hope that one of these biggest problems in Prasa, which is corruption, maladministration, and the systems that are collapsing, will be able to be addressed sufficiently or to our best satisfactory as a trade union that is organized within the enterprise.
So if you found him inefficient, especially while he was in Parliament, why do you think that he came out top of the list when it came to the nomination process?
We believe that this is a political decision. Maybe in terms of ensuring that we give him a benefit of doubt, we can clearly say that the team that had been put next to him is very strong, and as they are coming from various sectors of the economy, then if they are influential enough, he will not be able to go back to his old tricks of ignoring views that are being shared by stakeholders who had a vested interest into Prasa.
What do you think this board will need to focus on in order to be successful?
The first priority, of course, is the one that we're talking about: the corruption, the maladministration, and the systems that had collapsed completely in Prasa. Number two, it is in our interest as SATAW to see the board driving the modernization program, and that modernization program must be informed by this new operating model that they've been speaking about for the last 8 years, which is not yet brought to the attention of the trade unions. But we have also made our point very clearly as SATAW that this new operating model must ensure that there will be no job losses. And the third element will talk to the operational perspective, whereby we want to see all Prasa corridors across the country being effective and efficient, so that they can be able to serve the interest of the poorest of the poor.
Newzroom, let's leave it there for tonight. He's with SATAW responding to the appointment of the new board for Prasa.